The Egyptian Book of the Dead, which actually the translation of it is "Go forth by day," which I think is it's way less scary than
the Book of the Dead.
But it pretty much features the 10 commandments. Actually, it has 42, and they're not commandments, they're more like statements that you have to say to enter the afterlife when you die. Rather than it being like, thou shalt not kill, it's more like owning up to the fact that you haven't. So even like the magical 10 commandments that came down on top of Mount Sinai, like they can be found in older texts. Also, I did not know this, but Mount Sinai has an incredibly old Egyptian temple on it to Hathor, the goddess Hathor. I mean, that's like a whole nother video. However, that's a bit crazy. I did not know, why is there an Egyptian temple all the way over in Mount Sinai? And what's it doing halfway up a mountain? So in a nutshell, on the baseline, that is what is real about the connections between the Egyptian mythology and stories and texts and the biblical stories and texts. That's how they align. Individually, I don't think it's enough to kind of convict copyright. However, when you stand back and you look at it all, it's very clear that themes, particular story beginnings and ends might have been picked up and reused. You know, when you're watching a movie and you're like,
have I seen this? I feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah, like every Hollywood movie now, like it's, you know, same story, different faces. Okay, now here is where history this is where it's cool. Okay, the Egyptian religion, the Egyptian ethos, the Egyptian way of life, it was all about universe inside you. It was all about God is like the universe and we're all connected, and to find God, to find the universe, it's all self-work. It's all in you, and like everybody can have access to it as long as you look internally. That pretty much mirrored the early Christian belief system. It was like, God is there, you don't have to do all these rules that like previous religions had been saying that you have to do. Like all you have to do is believe. It's all inside you. It's about a personal connection with you and the universe and God. Cool. But then around the like 1st century AD, you can't population control when you have a religion that's all about individuality and like personal growth. It doesn't help you kind of control the masses. So they changed the Christian doctrine to be all about, no, to access God, you have to do X, Y, and Z, and you have to go through the channels of the appointed ones and the anointed ones and the priests and the heads of the church and whatnot. And they made the access to God like kind of a little bit loopy. I'm moving my hands a lot in this, I'm sorry. Essentially, they replaced the Christian doctrine with blind faith. Like you have to just believe. You look up, not in. And that's why the Christians started to persecute all of like the Egyptian temples, and they wanted to kind of eradicate all of the history. They didn't want people to know that you have to look inside to find God.